Without a doubt, this should be a big win for the Denver Broncos. Think about it. It's Thursday night football. You're at home against the Indianapolis Colts without Jonathan Taylor, Shaquille Leonard, Tyquan Lewis, and Julian Blackmon. All four of their players are ruled out. Matt Ryan, by his standards, has not played good football. I thought he was an upgrade compared to Carson Wentz, and so far I've been proven wrong. Still doesn't mean Carson Wentz, I still wanted him, and I certainly don't want him in Washington, but that's a story for another day. The point that I'm trying to make is the Colts haven't lived up to expectations so far. Coming into the season, I actually had them as my favorites to win the AFC South, and so far they haven't played well. Not on offense, and with Denver's been another disappointment because finally, for so long, they finally found a quarterback in Russell Wilson compared to all the other quarterbacks they've had in the past, post-Peyton Manning era. From Trevor Siemian, Paxton Lynch, Drew Lock, Joe Flacco, Teddy Bridgewater, whoever else that you can possibly think of, Russell Wilson, and he got his money as well. But for whatever reason, the Broncos are 2-2, and they're coming off a painful loss against the Las Vegas Raiders. And Russell Wilson hasn't played awful, but he hasn't been playing like the Russell Wilson we expected. He's completed at least 61% of his passes, nearly 1,000 yards in just 4 games, only 4 touchdown passes to only 1 interception. The defense, I think, for the most part, for the Broncos, has done its part the first 3 games. Against Seattle, against Houston, and against San Francisco. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case against the Raiders, but for the most part, the defense has done its part. The offense has been a disappointment, and unfortunately for the Broncos, they're going to be without Javonte Williams for the remainder of the season due to a torn ACL and LCL, and also to the new head coach, Nathaniel Hackett, I'm just not sold on. So far, although it's been 4 games, he hasn't done enough to convince me. He's proven he's not good when it comes to clock management, and it seems to me, maybe I'm just making it more than what it is. You can make that argument, but I just don't think he has enough faith and trust in Russell Wilson. For an example, the Monday Night Football game against Seattle, rather than go for it on 4th and 5, on the final drive, you decided to attempt a 64-yard field goal. And look, it's just only 4 games, but when you pay a certain player like Russell Wilson a certain amount of money, you expect him to have a chance to help you win the game, and instead you go for the field goal kicker for a 64-yard field goal attempt. Unless if he's Adam Vinatieri or Sebastian Janikowski or Justin Tucker or anyone like that, you go with the quarterback more times than not. But we'll see. I'm going to go with the Broncos in this one. I'm going to go say it's going to be low scoring, but I got the Broncos 20-13 against the Indianapolis Colts. I just think, given the fact that it's a short week, Thursday night football, it's at home, it's at Denver. As I mentioned, the Colts are going to be without Jonathan Taylor, Shaquille Leonard, Tyquan Lewis, and Justin Blackmon. I think Denver has enough to get a victory and to move on. But anyway, those are my comments. Those are my opinions. Let me know what y'all think. Who do you have winning the game on Thursday night? Indianapolis or Denver? Enjoy the rest of y'all day, and God bless.